Wait. Now, Dave. Now. Do it now.
Mama, I'm going live.
Good job. Proud of you. Sweet. My microphone's working. I think the audio is working. Dave definitely did not remember his laptop. Dave's just got it nice and easy. He's like, I do a podcast. What do you do? I literally just turn my phone on. The other guy does all the editing, does all everything else. He records it. So it's great. It's a great setup.
Master Bind's been watching our podcast.
Has he really?
Yep, he likes it.
He does? That's great. That's awesome. Shout out Master Binds. What else was I going to say? Yeah, week 12 was interesting. The Cowboys won. I did not see that happening.
I mean, did you see how many points he scored in like the last half alone?
Yeah.
Dude,
Dave,
it was like 10 to, and then defense just totally broke down.
Dave, I was screaming. I had like a 7-leg parlay that I did. I missed it by like 3 yards from Geno Smith.
Oh,
dude, I would have done great. I missed it by like 3 yards, man.
No, Geno.
Yeah, Geno. Literally, it was to the point where it was like, and then another parlay I missed too because the Bears kicker I said would get 2 extra points was what I said.
Yeah.
And I was like, sweet, they scored a touchdown. They went for a 2-point conversion and missed. I was like, all right. Then they scored another touchdown. Then they went for the 2-point conversion again. And I'm like, damn it. Like, come on. Like, just take the field. Take the extra point. Take the extra point. But yeah, that sucks that Dabble app doesn't work for you in Jersey.
Yeah, I know. Saquon, by the way, had like the best game by running back since like ever.
Oh, yeah, he's like top. There was better ones. There was like one guy did like 400 yards total.
In one game?
Yeah. And then another guy.
At 5 years.
Oh, it's one of the top 5 performances of all time for sure. Insane. And he's had like multiple games kind of like that. It's absolutely insane about what he's done.
It was 270-yard runs.
Yeah, imagine if he was never on the Giants, Dave. I just want you to imagine that. Right, you drink that Pepsi. But yeah, what's up, guys? Everyone coming in here. It says we got 3 viewers right now, which is freaking awesome. But what's up, everyone? We're talking football. If you guys have any questions or anything, fantasy football about whatever football, it could be soccer football for all we care. Dave's got that covered. I don't know jack squat about. I couldn't name one soccer player right now, to be honest with you. I'll be completely honest with you. Yeah. But week 12 was pretty interesting. The Bears and Bengals seem to like always just miss.
Yeah. Well, how about the Titans giving the Texans a run for their money? I was watching that. I'm like, what the heck? This should be like a landslide.
Yeah, that was wild too. There were some good games. At least. So.
And even the Lions didn't crush the Colts like I thought they would.
Yeah, that was a little surprising. Even the commentators are like, I'm surprised the Lions didn't clobber them 50-0. We're kind of used to this by now.
I know.
So, yeah, that was a little interesting. But that was good. It was good week of football, I thought. It went pretty, I think projection-wise, I think you pretty much got everything. You said Packers.
Yep.
Over San Fran, and you said Cardinals over Seahawks. So,
yeah.
Hang on, what just happened here? There we go. I think that was another one you missed.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think that's it. I think you missed 3. That's not too bad.
Hey,
that's not too bad.
You missed the shots you don't take. People.
Will, what's good, bro? How are you? Will says I hate Brandon Allen. We do too. We hate him for you, Will.
Yeah.
Hate him for you. Dave, why are you laggy?
Why are you laggy?
You're laggy today. I don't like this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Who's watching Bluey? All right, someone's watching Bluey in their houses, aren't they?
No, not for the past hour.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. If you go to the app called Dabble, Kim just posted it for me actually. It's in the chat right now. Use the code RealTylerKent. So Will, if you go to the app Dabble, use the code RealTylerKent. You get $25 to play with. Oh, free. You don't need any deposit. You don't need any bank information added. You literally just create an account, use my code, You get $25 to play with for free. Yeah,
Depending on
pretty cool.
age.
Yeah, but of course you got to be of age and in the right state. So just make sure you are all that and
Nice.
all that.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice promo. Insert here.
Why are you laggy today? I swear. You were lagging.
You seem
All right, anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Later we'll do a week 13 speed round. We're about 10 seconds behind, by the way. I'm just realizing. But week 13 speed round we'll do again, Dave. We'll have you do that. You did so well.
I know.
Actually, you did not bad. Not bad. But who do you think the star players will be for week 13? You have any like standout players going forward that you would like?
This is interesting. I think this is where Amon-Ra St. Brown gets hot.
Amon-Ra finishes the year strong. Yeah,
He-
you're right.
He had a couple like slow games early on, then he picked it up a little bit. Yesterday was like okay for him, but I think that the home stretch is definitely where he shines.
Yeah.
He might not get another Pro Bowl nod, but he's definitely going to. I think this is the year for the Lions. Like if they continue on this trajectory, no team's gonna stop them. They might go 15-2.
Yeah. Yeah. Dave, I don't know why you're laggy today, but you are.
You're fine on my end.
I'm fine on my end. It's got to be you, because if it was me, it would lag both sides. Hang up and then just call me right back. We got this, Will. Really just didn't want to look at his face, to be honest, but it is what it is. Hang up, call me right back. Got this. What is this? I'm never on this side. Okay, there we go.
How's that?
Seems better right now. We'll see what happens. We
Okay.
shall see. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the 49ers absolute trash. Okay, I'm just trying to trigger Will in chat.
They got some seriously bad luck right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean obviously that guy's a backup quarterback, but that just kind of proves to you that everyone was like Brock Purdy. Remember that last year? Everyone's like Brock Purdy's just surrounded by a really good team.
Yeah.
That was BS. I was like, no, Brock Purdy is pretty legit. If you look at the throws he's making, Brock Purdy is legit. I'm a big fan of Brock Purdy.
Too legit to quit.
Yeah. Oh, like anyone could be a good quarterback on San Francisco. I mean, granted, Ayuk's out, whatever. Stupid. Will says we really suck. We gonna miss the playoffs. Yeah, you might. You surprised. That'd be the first time in a while Niners miss playoffs.
Be the first time in like 6 years, I think.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's crazy. For the past 5 years, they've been in the NFC Championship game.
That's wild to me.
They are
Wild
the
to
Bills
me.
of the NFC.
Yeah. Will,
make-
did you become a fan in the past 5 years? Are you gonna jump ship if they don't make the playoffs, Will? We need to know. We need answers, Will.
The Giants are taking applicants.
Yeah.
It's a very easy admittance process.
Yeah, Gardner Minshew broke his collarbone. Daniel Jones.
Notice how I'm wearing my Giants jersey today. I think I'm just gonna wear my jersey every game because this is the only time
Yeah.
I'll be able to wear my jersey and not be disappointed.
Yeah. Will said no. He's not. Okay, so he's a legit fan. All right, Will, you make the cut. All right.
Quick, who's the quarterback before Joe Montana?
Oh. What's your favorite cereal? What?
That's a true 49ers fan.
It's. I've been a San Fran. I've been a fan since like he was 5. Okay, cool. That's respectable.
Okay.
That's respectable.
I've been a fan of the Giants since birth. I was literally born during a Giants game.
Yeah.
That's true. It's actually a funny
Just imagining
story.
a little 8.5-pound baby Dave coming out, touchdown score just like this.
No, we lost to the Seahawks that day.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So you're the curse. I get it.
Yeah,
Ever
yeah.
since that day. What was I going to say? Where do you think are some landing spots for Daniel Jones? A lot of talk of him going to the Cowboys. However, Gardner Minshew also just broke his collarbone.
I don't believe him going to the Cowboys. I think that's.
You never know.
No.
Jerry Jones might be like, he's got the same last name as me. Sounds nice.
I think the Cowboys would like right. The Cowboy fans, that is. I see him going to the Raiders because you just said Gardner Minshew broke his collarbone.
Yeah.
Maybe even team like the oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. Raiders. Maybe I can see like.
I could see Miami.
No, not Miami.
Why not? Tua's suspicious. It'd be nice to have a decent backup quarterback. I could see him going to Miami.
Perhaps. Maybe the Saints. That's the team. Carolina. I can see him going to Carolina.
I could see Carolina. I could see that.
Oddly enough, I think he will find himself on his feet, but definitely not a starter. He'll be a backup somewhere.
A backup with a very suspicious quarterback.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude, you know who's fun to watch this year? Freaking awesome. I mean, you didn't have fun yesterday watching him, but is Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, I know.
He's freaking cool. Did you see that block he did?
Yeah.
I was like, the quarterback's out there throwing blocks. How's he the first one down the field? I used to not like him. I like him now.
I was just talking how the Giants were completely ineffective in just about everything.
Absolutely,
and the one time
horrible.
The one time we got to the goal line, we fumbled the fucking football. Like, our defense, which has played pretty solid all year, just completely fell apart.
Yeah. Poor Tracy. They pretty much benched Tracy after that.
Yeah. They didn't target Neighbors until like the second half. I'm like, Daboll wasn't the problem, but
now it's starting to look like it.
Now, if he loses this way, it's gonna be hard not to fire him, which is I think it's terrible.
I didn't like the benching Tracy part.
Yeah,
it wasn't his. Like, it was his fault. Yeah, but he's a rookie. You don't want to like bad dog your rookie. You know, you want to make sure he's up and about him. Yeah, you don't want to put him down. Like, oh crap. Like, yeah, you fumbled it, but hey, kid, we're gonna stick with you. Get back out there, get it done, make up for it. Like, that's how I would have approached it personally. Like, we're already losing this freaking game. I'm not gonna crush the morale of my new, pretty good running back.
Yeah. Especially at this point in the season too, where you're not gonna make the playoffs.
You're not making the playoffs.
Like, you know what, guys? I'd be like, you know what? The season's done, or I would say, we can't control what happens right now. So just go out there and play.
I thought,
like, even the fourth down calls where he went for him, like, you really can't argue going for it on fourth down, just because I'm like, what else do you have to lose?
Yeah.
You have everything to gain and nothing to lose, really.
Yeah. I think it was a really bad move. I did not like that at all. That they pretty much made Singletary the starter for the rest of the game, acting like the game was winnable. I was like, you guys are clearly extremely out of this game. Let your new, pretty solid rookie running back, Tyrone Tracy, get some reps. Let him get some experience, I think it was a horrible call to be like, oh, you fumbled. And it was a fumble that was very well played by the defense. It was a nice hit on the ball. He'll learn from the mistake, but keep the kid in there, Let him get the reps. Let him get the experience.
Yeah, we lost another offensive lineman yesterday, which didn't help protecting the Vita at all. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know. I was a little ticked about that. I was like, what the heck are you doing? So, yep. any star players going into Week 13? You said you think Amon-Ra for the rest of the season is going to be pretty solid.
Yeah.
Um, who else do we have here? Chiefs have the Raiders. What kind of easy freaking schedule do the Chiefs have right now?
It's called the AFC West, my friend. This
Ridiculous.
doesn't get. Actually, I will say this. Besides the Raiders, Chargers and Broncos are starting to look more like a challenge.
Oh, Broncos are very good right now. Bo Nix is going to possibly win Rookie of the Year now. Bo Nix is... Dude, Jaden Daniels did not play that great yesterday. If he didn't hit that Hail Mary pass to Terry McLaurin, he didn't have that many yards, or he did not have that great of a stat yesterday.
That's all he needed.
True, but Bo Nix is looking better than him lately. You haven't looked at his stats, have you?
I have.
If he could finish strong, he could finish strong.
He's not the pocket for it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He's 28 years old. Is he really a rookie? He's a year younger than me.
Would you say Tyrone Tracy's the best rookie running back?
Oh, he is. Next to Bucky Irving.
Tyrone and Bucky, yeah. Bucky Irving and Tyrone Tracy definitely are the best two running backs, rookie running backs for sure.
He and Bucky Irving, I don't know about after yesterday.
Yeah.
But before he was leading all rookie running backs in rushing.
Yeah. Bucky had a big game, actually.
And that's technically splitting time.
Yeah. We'll see. Like I said, hopefully they start Tracy again. I'd be pissed if they start Singletary from now on.
I don't think they will.
No, like I said, give the rookie some reps. Get him some experience. Make him comfortable in there.
Like, they're also playing for the jobs. I'm like,
Yeah.
They got to figure something out. Figures what will mesh for next year, and at the same time, if Dable does get fired, the next guy in needs to see who his dogs are, who his best players are.
Brian DeBoll might be gone this year. I don't know what other games they're gonna win.
There's always a chance to beat the Cowboys, I think.
Yeah.
Cowboys with a backup quarterback. I'm like. The games this is me optimistic. You never know with the Giants. But the games I optimistically think will beat Cowboys, probably the Saints, and that's it.
The Saints? I don't know about that. I think the Saints would beat us too.
Saints are pretty crappy.
Nah. I think the Saints will beat us too. I think Taysom Hill will light us up.
I don't know about that. They use Taysom Hill.
Yeah.
I mean, it also depends where the rest of the season goes. I'm like, I don't like the Falcons are looking a little bit suspect. Knowing us, we'll probably be the team they bounce off of to like win the division.
Yeah.
Colts. That'll be tough.
I got a good thing for you right now. We'll do top 5 biggest fantasy busts so far this year.
Okay.
I think it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Oh, yeah.
Not due to injuries. You know what I mean? Like they were never really injured. They just sucked the whole year.
Okay.
I've got 3 really easily off the top of my head.
Okay, you want to lead us off then?
Hang on. Let me write them down.
Okay. In every possible way.
All right, I got this. I've got 4 so far. I need number 5. I need number 5. Will, are you there? We need number 5, Will.
Can we put every single player on the Giants to the bus?
Yeah, we can.
This is like for the whole year up to this point.
The whole year. Yep, the whole year.
I mean, there's a lot of busts, but I guess I'm just trying to pick the best players that have been busts.
Okay, yeah, I got one.
I think one more. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, I just realized one is kind of connected to the other.
Hmm. I'm trying to think who's on my team. Oh, okay, I got it.
I sing in my car. What's good, bro? What's good, I sing?
I sang my car too.
All right, you got your
All right.
list?
Yep.
Hey yo, where the party at? Got my dude, where the party at? What do I got for you now? Go ahead, Dave. You're first.
All right. As always.
Starting with 5. Starting with 5.
My top plus. I gotta try to phrase this so I don't get bamboozled again. I don't want any loop videos coming out. So be very careful of what you listen to.
Oh, that was icing. Icing in my car, who's in chat right now. He's ready to go. Ready to.
Fuck you, Icing.
He's ready to get you.
All right. Number 5 is Tank Dell.
Hang on, you're 1 second. You're lagging again. I bet you everyone in your household's probably streaming something on their phone right now.
I don't know, maybe.
It's something like that. It's gotta be.
Right.
1 second. Ready? Go.
Yep. All right. Number 5 is Tank Dell. Very, very disappointing considering he was supposed to be like this great wide receiver for C.J. Stroud. It was supposed to be telepathic, and I call him bust for this year. Number 4 is actually a good thing because it turned out to be really, really good for the Giants. But Devin Singletary is definitely number 4, just because he was supposed to be the lead back, and I remember he was like my sleeper pick, one of my sleeper picks early on in the year, and he's a bust. But it actually worked out for the Giants because we have a pretty decent running back right now. Number 3, I think we can all agree, Travis Kelce.
Yeah, he's on my list.
He made his million on the podcast, and his career is coming to an end.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2 hits close to home because I only picked this guy in every single one of my fantasy leagues, CJ Stroud.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about him.
Has been terrible per se, but for how he did last year, I would call him a bust. And then Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
You know, it goes to show you how thin that team actually was without Tua, who isn't even the best player on their team, but I guess don't invest in a backup quarterback. Shit like this happens, and Tyreek Hill has given up on the year and on my fantasy team.
Yeah, I would say you got some good picks. I totally forgot about Stroud. Stroud possibly would be on my list. I already have my list made though.
Boom, boom, boom. Stroud. Boom, boom, boom.
I keyed. So yeah, I think we're going over the 5 worst players this year from fantasy football. I'm gonna go. Yeah, yours are pretty good. For me, I was trying to do players that were highest in the draft, as high in the draft as I could think of. Personally, like Singletary was not that high up in the draft in my opinion, but I do know he's a pretty big bust. But like you said, it worked to our favor because now we realize Tracy's pretty good. Number 5 worst player that so far is a bust for fantasy football is Michael Pittman for me. Really bad. I mean, some of us kind of saw it coming though. I saw it coming. I was like, yeah, some of us saw it coming, but I think he's number 5.
I never rated him that high, so I mean, I think he was about par for the course for me.
Yeah, like I said, we kind of saw it coming a little bit, but I think a lot of people were like, "Oh, he was going super high in drafts compared to what he's producing for sure. He's far off where he was drafted."
I remember the Giants were actually considering him in free agency, because he had to make a deal with the Colts. The Giants were trying to. I'm like, please no, please no, please no, please no.
No. Yeah, I'd say number 5, Michael Pittman, kind of a bust. He's not even the number 1 receiver on his team anymore, in my opinion. Josh Downs is.
And then you can make an argument for Alex Pierce.
The best part, Dave, was you just froze on like the girliest little pose. You're like, pretty good. It's pretty good. Number 5 is Michael Pittman for me. Number 4 is going to be Sam Laporta. Yeah, there's a lot of busts this year. Sam Laporta is number 4. He is nothing compared to how he was his rookie season. Yeah, Sam Laporta, no bueno. Number 3 for me is Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce, guess how many touchdowns Travis Kelce has this year? 2. 2 touchdowns. He's had like multiple 2-touchdown games the past couple years. So this is absurd that we're going into week 13. He's only got 2 touchdowns so far. Absolute bust.
They're like, you know what? You're not going to be like very involved until the playoffs, and then kill everybody.
Yeah,
they're totally setting him up. Like teams are like, oh, they're not really using him anymore, and then playoffs, boom.
Yeah. Yeah, Kelce's been a total bust so far. In relationship to that, though, Patrick Mahomes, number 2 biggest bust this year. Dude, Patrick Mahomes has.
Number 2. He had a pretty good game last year. Look, I think all quarterbacks have been bad, but I mean, look, is he doing worse than he has been? By a little bit.
Dave, by bust, I mean where they stood as possibly the greatest quarterback of all time coming into this season, throwing 18 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. Patrick Mahomes is an absolute bust for what he is projected to be. 11 interceptions, 18 touchdowns. And if we were honest, he led the league in interceptions for a while this year. That's how bad he's been.
I think he's doing worse. I mean, I think Mahomes, you really can't, just because he's obviously still playing decent enough. He's winning game. No. If you look at his fantasy points, he's still been scoring consistently high. Stroud had like 350 bombs last year and has even broke like 25 in some leagues.
No. 18 and 11 for Patrick Mahomes is a far cry from what fantasy owners have been wanting him to be this year. A far cry. It's definitely a bust. It's definitely a bust pick. You know how high people were taking Patrick Mahomes? Definitely a bust pick. Yeah. Number 1, Tyreek Hill. Biggest bust of the year. Tyreek Hill has only had one game this year over 100 yards. Only one game. From a guy that was on pace to beat the NFL record for receiving yards last year. How wild is that? Yeah, Tua was out for a little bit, but still, Tua's been back for the past couple weeks, and he has yet to get over 100 yards.
Yeah, I think he saw the writing on the wall, like where they're going with the year. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna save myself. You know what's also interesting though? We might see it's this year or next year. It's probably gonna be last year. He has gone on record saying, you know, by the time I hit 30, I'm retiring.
Yeah, he might retire. I wouldn't be surprised if he retires right now.
Like, I mean, and he's like kind of like the guy who's like, you know, I don't want to kill my body for football. So he's like, you know, once I feel I've done enough, I'm done.
He's also, this is where people say, when people argue who's better, Justin Jefferson or Tyreek Hill, a lot of people argue Justin Jefferson's a way better receiver than Tyreek Hill because Jefferson has not had any stellar quarterbacks throwing to him. Kirk Cousins is good, but Patrick Mahomes and Tua, now you realize how good Tua is. Like, that team totally fell apart as soon as Tua left. Like, the whole entire football team fell apart when he left.
The dynamic totally shifted.
Yeah. That's how you could tell how much better Tua was as a quarterback.
Yeah.
And imagine if Tua was on a better team, like with better receivers. So, yeah.
I mean, Chase. You can argue Chase too. I mean, look at when Joe Burrow got injured last year, and Jake Browning came in. Chase still had pretty good games.
Yeah, Carolina Gamecocks are now ranked 16th. Says icing in my car. That's his team. I'm an Ohio State guy. A little bit of Rutgers.
You would be.
Who are you, Dave?
Who am I?
I know you're a Rutgers guy, but who's your team?
I'm Rutgers guy.
That's it, just Rutgers? Who's your other team?
My other team would probably be...
I'm ready for some bullshit right now. I'm ready.
I guess I'll have to say Texas. And it wasn't because of Arch Manning. I used to be a big Texas fan with Vince Young.
Sauce.
Shut up.
Sauce.
I also used to kind of like USC too.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
Yeah, why'd you stop liking USC?
They started sucking.
Yeah.
Thanks. That's what happened.
You liked them around the Reggie Bush time?
Yeah.
Oh, how did I know that? I wonder. Unbelievable. Yeah, I would say, so for me, yeah, I'd say Michael Pittman. I might swap that out with Stroud, though. Michael Pittman, Sam Laporta, Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, the biggest busts.
I would definitely swap out Tank Dell for Sam Laporta.
Tank Dell never was drafted that high, though. Tank Dell was never drafted that high because people didn't know if Nico Collins or Stephon Diggs, like who the number one receiver was going to be on the team.
He was drafted high enough. I mean, I think people assume that since he has such a good connection with C.J. Stroud, that something would happen to Nico Collins or Stephon Diggs, and then Stroud would fall back on Tank Dell a lot more.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in my mind, their wide receiver room is not that much better than it was last year, just by production. Yeah. Like, they still had Nico Collins last year. they had Noah Brown, but Tank Dell was like number 2, but killing it.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Killing it. I mean,
right.
and they had Nico Collins, Stephon Diggs, but Stephon Diggs is not even playing right now. So, like, Tank Dell is still number 2, and now he's a shadow of what he was doing last year.
Yeah. All right, you ready for your speed round?
I'm ready. Wait, gotta crack the back. Oh, that hurt.
Go ahead. Good. Unbelievable. Icing, do you see what goes on around here? This is what I have to deal with. This is what I have to deal with.
Poor Tyler. All right, I'm ready. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
All right, week 13.
Oh.
All right, week 13 speed round, Dave. Are you ready? Here we go. Bears versus Lions.
Lions.
Giants versus Cowboys.
Let's go, Giants.
Giants. All right.
Am I? Yes.
Dolphins or Packers?
Packers.
Raiders or Chiefs?
Chiefs.
Texans or Jags?
Texans.
Colts or Patriots?
Colts.
Chargers or Falcons?
Chargers.
Seahawks or Jets?
Seahawks.
Titans, Commanders.
Commanders.
Steelers, Bengals.
Going Bengals.
I like it. Cards or Vikings?
Vikings.
Eagles, Ravens. Good game.
I hate myself. Eagles.
I think so too. They look really good right now. It's really good.
I really hate myself.
Yeah. 49ers, Bills.
Bills.
Browns, Broncos.
Broncos.
Right in the Winston wave, baby. I'm right in the Winston wave.
Game of the week would definitely be Eagles-Ravens.
Eagles-Ravens, definitely game of the week. I think a close second, though. I think a good matchup. A good matchup, I think, is the Colts-Patriots. It's not a good game, but it's a good matchup.
I think that it would have been Niners and Bills had the Niners been not so hurt with injuries.
Yeah.
I was kind of looking forward to that game because in the beginning of the year, I kind of felt it would be Niners-Bills.
Yeah. I would say, yeah. Also, I think Bengals-Steelers is going to be a fun game.
That's going to be a good game.
I hope Bengals come out and crush them.
I think that'll be a low-scoring game.
You think so?
I think so. I think that'll be a low-scoring game.
I think it'll be a 20-20 something game.
I say
17-13, something like that.
Oh, under 45 points.
Yeah, I could see that. You know what else is going to be a really low-scoring game?
What?
Giants-Cowboys.
Why does the whole country have to watch that game?
Yep. Let's see. Any upsets?
Any upsets?
I don't think you said any upsets in your.
No, I don't. This is an upset week. Though, actually, if the Giants beat the Cowboys, that would count as an upset.
Giants beat the Cowboys is an upset. Bengals beating the Steelers is an upset. I could see Falcons pulling one off. And I'm going to be honest, I could strangely see the Bears beating the Lions in a weird way.
Bears almost came close against the Vikings.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't bet money on it or anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a random Bears versus Lions little hiccup. The Lions.
Can I put a disclaimer out? I'm not responsible for any lost parlays.
Who did the Lions lose to this year?
I don't even know. Honestly, I think there were nobody teams.
Was
We
it
were
the
like, what the?
Rams? It might have been the Rams.
Yeah, they lost to the Rams. No. Oh, my camera.
Let me see.
Yeah, go look it up on your computer. That I don't know.
Who did they lose to? The Bucks. The Bucks were who beat the Lions.
Huh.
Bucks are the best. Well, yesterday they had 4 wins. I think they're one of the best teams with their not a great record.
I can see that.
Yeah, you know what would be a good game actually is did they play yet? The Bucks versus the Bengals. I think they played actually.
Did
They play this year?
I don't know. Do they? Did they? Tyler. Did they?
Did they though?
Did they?
Did they?
Did they?
Bengals. No, I feel like that'd be a high scoring game.
This might.
Bengals Bucks. Give me over 60 on that one.
That'd be insane.
All right. Well, there you go.
All right. Any final thoughts?
I don't think so. Good. I think I'm sick of you already. I got to see you
Okay.
again soon.
Yeah.
I think he's awesome in the movie. What'd you say here? The actor plays Winston in the new movie Saturday Night about Saturday Night Live. Very first night on air. Huh. He's awesome in the movie Saturday Night. We're talking about Jameis Winston.
Jameis.
Jameis.
I swear you do this just to piss me off. You know what?
Dave
I got
loses
all
sleep at night over my pronunciations of things. Kim's like, you said pronunciations wrong too. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. Icing, thanks for coming in and chatting with us, bud. We're just kind of doing our thing, of course, but go Carolina.
Should we do a Thanksgiving edition or no?
Yeah,
We'll talk.
Dave, if you ever want to go live again on another day, just tell me. I can do it. So
okay, we can talk.
Yeah, we could go live on that. I'm also thinking I might be able to throw us on the TikTok platform somehow.
Okay.
We'll look into that. I might look into that today a little bit.
Cool.
Because I've got a big community over there. However, over here it's easy to edit. I can snag the clips from here easier than TikTok.
Okay.
You need to make a TikTok.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
Make a TikTok. Go live with me on TikTok.
All right.
I can do it. And then, all right. So stream, we're done. Got to talk to Dave about personal stuff now.
Yeah.
Like what kind of skincare he's doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Icing, I'll see you later, bro. Thanks for chiming in, man. Good to see you.
My new skincare technique is whacking my face with branches.